Hi, this is Chris. I'm doing my week 4 discussion video for ITL 608. And in this video, I'm just going to be talking about 3 aha moments that I had. The first aha moment being being able to design a learning map. And I think it was a huge eye-opener for me to see the questions in our learning map that go ahead and unpack the why, the what, and the how for our lesson plan and what we're going to be teaching. It takes a deep dive into understanding what the children or what the students will already need to know going into that lesson, as well as what we want to have them learn from the lesson and where we want them to be based off of an assessment possibly given at the end of that lesson or unit. You start looking at accommodations and modifications to the lesson that you'll be planning. So it's just it really forces you to think inclusively to all students, and that was one of my first aha moments. Second aha moment is going to be just looking at the idea of co-teaching. And in this co-teaching theory, we looked at general education teacher and a special education teacher paired up as a team to help just create an all-inclusive classroom for all students to be benefited by it. And that could be the general teacher giving general instructions to the class, helping majority of the class, and then the kids that need some of that more one-on-one or that tier 2 to tier 3 UDL support. They can have that special education teacher come up to them and help them more individually or in small group. Lastly, my third aha moment was looking at the SEL behavioral assignment we had. And in that assignment, they talked about emotional regulation. And I thought there were some really cool ideas in the emotional regulation. Some of the ones that really stood out to me was the teacher is having the students understand, okay, what are emotions? What do emotions look like in others? And how do, looking at the words angry, happy, sad, what are those? We know what those words are, but what do they feel like? And more importantly, what do they look like on someone else's face? And then even further down the road, how do we change those emotions? How can we control or how can we regulate those emotions? How do I go from being angry to being at a state of content or calm? And some of those practices that they worked on were practicing deep belly breathing. And I, from personal experience, have used that practice of deep belly breathing and more meditative practices to help downregulate my system and help a busy mind become more calm and help bring myself to the present moment. And that is a tool that I think if you learn at a young age, it'll only help you throughout the rest of your life. Speaking more sensory integration wise with emotional regulation, some students, when they feel very stressed out, they like touch. They really like touch, and I thought that was something that was very interesting. One of the examples was being able to give a student something to squeeze and to direct that tension that they might be just sensing frustration, and they can direct that tension into the ball by just squeezing the ball or anything. And then more visually, to help emotional regulation, they had the students draw a toolkit, and just by visually being able to see what tools they can use given the emotion that they're feeling, that toolkit will be able to kind of help them out and guide them with what to do with the emotion that they're experiencing so that they can get to a emotion that is more desired, more calm and happy. Lastly, one of the best helps for emotional regulation is just modeling from the teacher. And I think they gave 3 great descriptors of the proper tone of voice a teacher should have, and that is calm, neutral, and assertive. So using those 3 descriptions for what your tone should be, that should be able to help the students mimic that tone of calm, neutral, and assertive just by modeling from the teacher. So So hope you guys enjoyed my video. Those are my 3 aha moments, and thank you.